May profits be upon you. Welcome back. Let's take a look at AUDUSD, shall we? First thing we're going to look at is the RT money meter. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change in each currency from a futures perspective over a period of 15 weeks. I update this list every week. And this week, if we're looking at US dollar, it is still the number one strongest of them all. And marginal, little weak, it weakened a little bit over the last week from 590 to 482. Little step down, a little weakness. Aussie went from minus 58 last week to minus 484 this week. That is also marginal. What is not marginal is the strength difference between these two. This one is one of the weaker ones, and this one is the strongest. All right, so that is what I'm taking into consideration when I'm pitting the strong against the weak. So on this week, we're going to take a look from the top down. Let's look at the monthly first, quickly. All right, what can we see? Over a period of time, we've been very bearish. Boom, right? Then we found an impulsive correction here, right? After this impulse to the downside, we found a correction, did not break the top, and we are settling down again. And what is critical here for me is this structure point here was broken. Boom, with this current month. And we're not finished with this month. And we got 5 more days for it, right? Well, what I also want you to see is the quality of the candle. Look at this. We took out the top. All right. This, the current candle swept the high and then came down. Okay. This is important. Why? One, look at this level all the way across. We can see this is an important level here of support, right? And now now it's below it. We may see it as a test for resistance. All right, but this is important because this is a structural point. This is the low that was responsible for breaking that high and making a higher high. All right, once you break that low, you start to think, okay, prices turn bearish. All right, and we should be looking for sells only. And if price comes back up, it's going to be for correction. All right, and we'll get a better price to take shorts. All right, if we go to the to the weekly, all right, what do we see? All right, we can see this price is found a demand as an area of demand, came down, tested it here, and shot up, right? Where are we at with this demand all the way over here? Ooh, we are all up in it, right? We haven't taken the low yet. But we are so close. We're almost to that area now. And this is going to be a target for liquidity. Oh yeah. All right. But we are in the refined area of this weekly demand. Do you understand? Can you dig it? All right. I'll put that in there for you for the moment. All right. Anything else that we want to make note of on the weekly? The weekly, we see this impulse. That broke these lows. That's structure. All right. Broke that high. So it's very significant. It takes some doing to get past that. All right. With a break and a close past that, we are looking for sells only. This was a corrective move. A nice sweep of the high. And then price is on its way down. Do I think price is coming back up here again? I do not. I think it's higher probability that price will continue bearish. All right. Well, could we see a corrective move here? Sure, we could. But this is a doji, all right? This is a doji, and it's an inside candle, all right? This is how the week ended, as a doji, all right? We've been filling in these wicks. Boom. Do I think this wick could get filled in? Yes, I do. I do. All right, let's go to, can I get that mark off my wow. I didn't mean to do all of that. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Okay, so on the daily, let's go here. All right, I don't want that red line there. Okay, there you go. I can breathe now. All right, so let me get rid of this because we already know that we are in a higher time frame demand zone. Price has already reacted there. We're coming down for another tap at it. We have a chain of demand here from here to here to here, right? And that's worthy of note. All right, we have let's go to the 4 hour, yeah, so we can see this price action a little more clearly. All right, we see the impulse that took that low. Great. All right, we have the correction, and we have another impulse taking another low. All right, so we got a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Okay, that's cool, but we are still within this range. You understand? This is substructures here. All right, so make sure you understand it. Make sure you understand the difference. All right, now where would I look for the lower high, so we can be on our way to making that lower low? I'm looking for it here. Price wedged all the way up here, and then we had that impulse. We have a failed attempt to go higher. Another failed attempt to go higher. We go lower. Another failed. We go lower. All right. I'm thinking price may come back up here and test for another lower low. All right. And let me put something here. All right. And we'll see how price reacts. If we get some bearish price action here, that's great. Now, things to note. Silly. Relative equal highs here. All right. I like to see that on the way to another zone of demand or supply. Right. I like to see liquidity taken on the way into a zone. Okay. But the price action from up here is pretty efficient. Where you see these wicks coming back up. You see these wicks coming back up. Yeah, we have a small, what you call a imbalance here. We have an imbalance there. Okay. Price comes back down. We trade up into this zone. All right. We come back down. We come back down. Couldn't get up any higher. If price is making impulses to the downside, I'm thinking that this corrective move here, all right, this corrective move here is we'll probably see a rounding over here, all right, a rounding over here at this supply. If it makes it past this supply, then we'll be looking up here, all right? But until that happens, and we'll look for bearish price action in this daily zone of supply, all right? This zone, this 4 hour zone, all right, is really this. This is because we're talking about the entire range, all right? I refined it. Come on, man. I refined it to this area here, all right? I like that inside candle, all right? I like the inside candle, and I look at that, what do you call it? There's an imbalance leading into it. I like to see those things. If you've been watching my videos, you already know. Let me see if I can get this right. Doggone it. Okay. So we got an imbalance that could be filled. All right. We've already taken these highs. We've already taken the highs out here. Actually, we took the whole thing. All right. We've taken that for liquidity. Great. This leads me to believe that the objective, what does price want to do? What does the market want to accomplish? I believe the market wants to go to that zone that I have marked, number 1. All right. If it wants to go higher, we're going to find out. If I don't get bearish price action here, I'll look for it here. But I believe this is the one. Okay. And with this sweep here, this could be, we see that we're getting some buyer rejection here up to quite possibly here. And I'm looking for that bearish price action, man. I'm looking for that price action. Boom. And then we can come down and take out these lows. This is a reversal pattern. All right, a reversal, a low, a pullback, a lower low, a pullback above the high. All right, and then a return to impulse. But when that impulse, come time for the return to impulse, that'll be down here. And I believe we're going to take this low at that point. We'll see. But in either case, I'm looking for any pullback. All right, this is the message. Any pullback is just an opportunity to get in for a short. All right, and you want to make sure you see a displacement. Same thing I show in all my videos. This is what I'm looking for. This displacing move here. A weak attempt, a fake attempt, or a respect shown to that high there, and then down. That's it. I'm looking for that in every time frame. I'm looking for that when it gets down to a bullish situation. In a bullish situation, I'm looking for this, the reverse of that down here. A high, a pullback, a higher high, a pullback below the pullback high. Pullback low, excuse me, the low that's responsible for that high. All right, I need it to break that. This is the displacement that demonstrates price wants to go in this direction. You understand? Down. And then the pullback as a return to impulse. And then we go down. You understand? All right. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, I'm leaving the weekly outlook video where I go over the individual futures, the currency futures. All right. So we can best detect who's hot and who's not, who's strong and who's weak on an individual basis. All right. I'm leaving that on your screen right now. Check it out. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.